Summer's my brother from genius. Bib just brings the vibe. Bib Summer's the guy. Feels like the chemistry.
My name is Bib Sama. I'm an artist, producer, rapper, all that kind of stuff. I was born and raised in London, but originally I'm from Gambia, and I'm 22 years old. I started making music like SoundCloud era. I said that after years of like listening to so much different types of music and like just having such a like a infatuation with music, whether it's whatever genre it is. After a while, it's like I think I might be interested in doing this. Like I can see myself performing all of that kind of stuff. And I think it was like 2016 SoundCloud era and seeing everyone just blow up left, right, and center, just posting their own stuff. And I was like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. A lot of the time when people ask me what type of music I make, I'm just like, the easiest answer I can give you is like alternative, experimental-ish, like hip hop, rap, borrowing from like all kinds of different genres and stuff like that. But I'd say I don't really have a resistance to where people like might give me a certain label. It's just that's how you perceive my music. But me personally, I don't go into making music with too much labels. It's more so like making what I enjoy. I'd say for sure I'm making a feeling. This voice that I'm like rapping, all of the lyrics that I'm spitting and all of that kind of stuff, that feels like me. And the music and the instrumental is like the world that I'm residing in. So a lot of the time when I'm making like the CDs and stuff like that, it does like fit, like if we were thinking about it like in like an MCU or Bib Cinematic Universe or whatever, it fits the kind of like the music. The name of the game is Bib, something like that. A lot of the time when people listen to my music, I want them to feel as if they've been transported in that world. So they resonate with the lyrics and then everything else is the backdrop to that. I'd say it's only recently, for most of what I've done in my life creatively, that I feel like I've been getting any kind of external attention outside of like the school system, outside of friends and all of that kind of stuff. So when I'm pulling up to like concerts at the Lancy show or wherever, and people are, oh, you Bib someone, I'm coming to your show, I've never seen this person in my life. Oh, I got your CD. I'm just looking at it and I was like, wow, yeah, no, people are actually digesting. This ain't just like some likes on Instagram or whatever. This is actually people that are invested. And that to me is where it felt like, okay, cool, like I'm being perceived, I'm being received, I'm being enjoyed. I was like, okay, this is where it feels real in my head, but now it's just manifesting into like actual people and interaction, stuff like that.
Hi, my name is Camille Ademola, producer, 21 years old, produced on Bib State, Interstellar. Yeah. So me and Bib, like, I don't know, we must have just seen each other online. Saw that we was just in tune and like, don't know, we just got cool on like Instagram for a while, like, you know, sharing music with each other, like memes and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then must have been one time we just like, let's actually like make some shit. And then he pulled up here, we cooked up. And yeah, like the rest is history, like that's my brother now, like that's family, you know what I'm saying? So
I'll say October time is when I like consciously was like, yeah, I'm about to make a project. And then that ended up turning into, there was a lot of beats. My whole process is that I make a lot of beats and then I choose which I want to rap on when I feel like rapping on it and all of that kind of stuff. And then I kept on doing that. So by, I say, December, I had about like 10 tracks. And then that's when I started thinking about what I wanted to visually look like. I wanted to embody that kind of feeling that I get when I look at those kind of ads or games and stuff like that. So I ended up in January time, that's when I was like, okay, cool, let me actually just wrap this up. Let me shout Zack for a video, let me do all of this kind of stuff. And then in January, my fucking computer broke. Luckily, all of my work was on my hard drive, but it was just a big loss because obviously I lost all my softwares and my plugins and stuff like that. I had to spend so much money on like obviously a new laptop, but like all of the softwares and everything, and like moving everything from PC to Mac OS and stuff like that. It was hell, to a point where it delayed the project by like 4 or 5 months. I feel like that whole process definitely like brought some sort of motivation in terms of like I had to take a break, and also I was quitting a shit job as well. So I was like, I didn't have a job for like a month as well. I was just down bad. But it was a good period in terms of like character building and stuff like that. I put Take One out. That had a very good reception. I mean, like from artists, like artist to artist, a lot of artists were fucking with that and what I was doing, and I felt like that's giving me like a good foundation that I have right now.
The scene right now, it's in a cool place. I feel like every scene, every underground scene, actually fuck that. Any type of fucking scene is saturated with a lot of bullshit. Every type of scene is saturated with a lot of bullshit, and you know, I think we definitely like have that. But there's so much like special talent as well, from like Denzel himself, Fimi, Pasquello, Bib, Rico, like Tanya as well. Like, there's definitely a lot more names I could say, but like one thing I value more than anything is authenticity, and they are all artists who are just like very true, very real, very like irreplaceable, really. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, they all offer something that, like, you know, you can't get elsewhere.
So on the 26th of November, we have the Platinum Experience, hosted by Pretty Twisted. We've got my boy Dijon Webb. He's been helping me a lot for that whole duration that we've been setting it up. I'm really excited to just finally have my own show, because a lot of the shows that I've been doing are shows with other people. So the crowds have been really mixed, but I feel like finally I'm at a point where a lot of people kind of expect to hear my music.
Bro, the show's gonna be incredible, man. Like, I know my boy's been excited for this shit for time, and so have I, bro. We all been needing this, like, cause you know what? Platinum is an experience, and that's why it's different to a lot of the projects that dropped this year. Like, Bib is attention to detail. That's what he is. And I think you're gonna feel that when you come to this show.
Fam, sold out completely and utterly, like 200 and I don't even know, like the capacity is 200. We sold a little over that, and I'm just ready to get lit, man. I might get drunk as hell, I can't lie.
The show was incredible, man. He killed it. I'm proud of him. Babe, if you're watching, I'm proud of you. Forever proud of you, bro.
Bib Salmon to me is that guy, like, just a good vibes boy, cute face, good music, like good vibes. Like, when you're listening to Bib or when you're in Bib's company, like, you're never at a loss. Like, Viv just brings the vibes.
Bib Sama is my fucking blood. He's my bro. I'm so proud of him. Like he's made this like community come together and like have fun. And that's what it's all about, like coming together and just having the best time that we can have, yeah.
Sama, to me, is one of the pioneers of a new wave of music that has yet to be discovered. It has yet to be explored, it has yet to be discovered, and this brother is spearheading the thing, you understand? There's not many people making music like Bib Sama. There's a lot of underground artists, there's only one Bib Sama. There's not even people trying to replicate his sound, innit? So if we all together collectively help this brother blow, brother, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone, but we're gonna be there with him.
Are you seeing this shit? What? Whoa! Hey, listen. Alright, cool. Alright, who is Bib Sama?
Bib Sama is me, man. Literally, I try and keep it as authentic as possible, so it's not really like a situation where I'm putting on an act or anything like that. So genuinely, I appreciate all of you guys coming out. Like when you're coming out, it's not like, oh, you're seeing a different side of me. Like, bro, like this is the same. Habib, you knew like in fucking year 8, year 9, year 10, all of that kind of shit. Like it's a situation where I'm just making music. That's literally it. So I genuinely appreciate everyone coming out, like new faces, old faces, all of that kind of shit, and just like I just genuinely hope we can build something new, something crazy. And oh my God, you don't even understand. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. And yeah, man, I can't lie, my voice is gone. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Well done, man. You are fucking
It feels very surreal, man.
VIP!